In a recent webinar, Derek was asking about how to take a form, and I've got it embedded onto this dashboard, taking advantage of the white space by making 3 different columns and allowing the fields to flow. And it uses tables inside of the form. So let's take a look at that. I'm going to view into one of the records that we've got, and you can see that the data is horizontally moved across. So really what we have as a construct here is one table, and inside that one table we have 3 tables. So we have one table, a table row, and that table row has 3 table datas in it, TDs. And TD holds a table, another TD holds a table, another TD holds a table. Then we close the row, and then we close all the tables and there. So why don't we take a look at what this looks like in edit mode really quickly. And as you can see, it takes advantage of the space horizontally that you may not have had access to doing before. And it allows the table to give it structure. Let's customize the form and look at what the text actually looks like. Here, the very first text section has HTML turned on, and we define that we're going to be having a master table here, and there's only going to be one row. And inside that row, we're going to actually have 3 table datas. Each one is a third, and a third across the table. And then for the very first one, this is this first interior table. This is the table, and we have the labels in here. And inside that is the section, the company, and all this kind of information. And then what we do down here is we close that first table, we close the first table data, and we establish a new table data and create this table. And that brings us down to here, where we close that table, close the table data row, and then begin that third table. So there's the third table. Then further down here, what we're going to do is close the table, close that table data, close that table row, and then close the whole table. And notice that in order for this to happen, this first table has a on the same row, so it allows those columns to work. So that's anyway a way that you might be able to take up some of the white space on a form and create it that way using tables and text sections within your forms.